mentioned Elsa so many times, and I think I can see she's starting to be a bit bored here.
Yeah.
And I think we should really introduce Elsa as well, so she doesn't become too sad about not joining the discussion. Could you welcome Elsa to the discussion, please? Or?
Yeah, of course. So often when we are using robots, and as you said as well, you said that, oh, Elsa looking bored, but the robot itself is not having any feelings. But we as humans are putting feelings
projecting
on robots, but we are using these kind of humanoid robots in research, like swarm behavior, different robots competing together, doing stuff, and also developing awareness of the environment, like computer vision, planning, navigation, and so on. And we have them in research projects, but also in competitions. For example, a world championship in soccer and RoboCup, yeah. And then we have 5 against 5 on a small field. And
but don't go into RoboCup. I think we have a separate topic for that. Just welcome Elsa to the discussion, please, if you could.
So I can start her up using my computer.
Can you get her in the camera as well? Yeah.
So we have a small Python script, so I can control her. For example, stand up, and then the robot will stand up. And now the robot moves all joints and the arms, the legs, and so on to become.
My battery will soon be charging.
In a standing position. Now she has waited too long, so the battery is maybe a bit low. Awesome. And I can also make her talk. So, for example, the robot can say,
"Hello, I am the robot. I am better than Anders."
This is a stupid robot. I can hear that.
You're really smart. I really like you, Elsa. You're really smart.
And we have used the robots.
My battery will soon be charging.
I know, Elsa. We have used the robots in different competition, but also in Sweden Got Talent. So maybe we can.
So was it a specific robot that was in the talent show?
Yes. This has been in the talent show, and I can make the robot dance, for example. And this is pre-programmed, so we have done the animation.
Dancing is good. That sells. It sells. You couldn't drop it.
We should really bring her to the karaoke shows later and see if she can actually win. For once, actually win a karaoke show. But yeah, I think she would have a big chance of winning a karaoke show.
And then
but also, I think we should be clear here. This is a bit of a gimmick as well, right?
And for now, I control the robot, but it can be used for more advanced AI. Studies.
Can you just speak a bit about the hardware? What type of robot is this?
Yes.
How does she work?
We have 28 motors, 28 actuators, and all actuators have a positional sensor, a temperature sensor, current sensor, so we can measure the current flow. For example, when the robot is grasping something, the current will go up. We have ultrasonic sensors in the chest to measure distance. In the eyes, we have infrared sensors, so it can send commands for a computer or a projector or TV, for example. But it doesn't look through the eyes. It looks in the mouth with a camera and in the forehead. And since it's looking in the mouth, it can't speak there. So we have the speakers in the ears. So it speaks in the ears, look in the mouth, and have the microphone up in the head, 4 microphones, and I can triangulate my voice or sound. So if I'm speaking from this direction, it will reach the closest microphone before the other one, and it can turn the head towards me. Right. And a lot of different buttons. We have buttons on the hands, on the feet, we have bumpers and some LEDs. And in the body, we have gyroscope, accelerometer, and such sensors to measure the rotation. if it's falling over or something like
the
that.
The simple task of standing up. What does that require in terms of you're using several of the actuators, the gyroscope?
Yeah, exactly.
What is in play?
It's like you said. If I turn the robot down, it will figure out how to reach the standing position from this laying down, and I have the same.
Battery will soon be charging.
I have the same code when it's on the belly or the back. It figures out how to move all the joints. So it's some.
But how much is pre-programmed set of rules, and how much is actually driven by sensor? It's actually second by second taking new decisions.
Yeah. So we have some pre-programmed rules that it select between, like a state machine. So if it's on the back, it's first go to sitting position and then go up. If it's on the belly, then it's go to the sitting position and then up and so on. So we have different pre-programmed rules. But for example, when it's walking, then it's the dynamical adjusting all the time. So if I take the robot here and I will walk forward, it's adapting the gains and so on, how to move the feet.
And a position. I killed it.
Don't kill the robot, Fredrik.
My battery will soon be charging.
So, but we can, of course, it's possible to program everything like in real time dynamically, but the processor is quite slow. It's an Intel 1 gigahertz processor. So when we are doing more deep neural networks and so on, we stream the data from the camera to a stationary computer and then send back commands for the robot.
And what are the examples where you're starting to apply more and more machine learning and AI with Elsa? What examples do we have?
For example, when we play soccer, how to detect the soccer ball, and
because that is completely, they need to adjust to the environment.
Exactly, and find their teammates and the opponents, how to play. And there we are using both neural networks, mainly for the computer vision part, but we have also like potential fields of where to stand, vector fields, where to go on the field, what is the optimal stage and so on. And we also adapt different strategies depending if we are meeting Germany. We know that Germany is better defenders, then we play certain rules. If we are meeting Japan, we have another set of rules that the robots are following.